Okay, guys. So what we've got here is a border collie called Oscar, who it's a couple that are in the navy, or that the husband is, and they've been down south for quite a while, and they've moved up to Scotland, and they're getting me to help them with their dog Oscar, a border collie, and he is bitten numerous people and dogs, and this I think I'm their fourth trainer. The other trainers they've been to, when we just had a brief conversation, have been really the opposite of what we should be doing, and they kind of feel that, so that's why they've called me. So we're going to meet Oscar here and see what he's like. There we go. So see this behaviour that he has. So what's funny is we've got this harness on him that says nervous, okay, but this is not nervous behaviour. That was just very dominant behaviour, very controlling behaviour. Now underlying, this could have stemmed from when he was maybe unsure of something, but the owner then unconsciously rewarded the behaviour, which kind of put him into this leadership position, rather than leading him and saying, hey, we don't do that behaviour. So what I'm definitely going to do is the muzzle's on purely so that he can, eat me, because he's got teeth. So right now, at no point really right now would you want to, don't worry, no point right now would you really want to give him affection, okay? Because he's been a brat, right? So all this is, if you reward that right now, it's just the same as if you had a 2-year-old that was running up to that window and throwing stones at it. And every time they came back over to them, you gave them a cuddle. And it's like, if I can tell your 2-year-old for stop chucking stones at the window, right? Or chucking stones at me, which is what he's trying to do, you know? So there is a time and a place for affection. That is not one of them, okay? Because what you were doing there is he's still, he's not going crazy at me, but he's still unsure of the whole situation. And he's jumping between fight and flight constantly. And you are too quick to reward the behaviour. Does that make sense? So you're just observing right now, and the muzzle's there for me, for safety, but you'll see how I just want to kind of introduce myself to him and control the situation, okay? So see the tail up, you know, I'm the man. See, so if he was scared, my dog that is right here would know. Now that wasn't Stitch the Frenchie. That was my top dog in the background making that noise, right? So he was going, I'm not comfortable with what's happening there. If he was just nervous, he wouldn't be saying anything, but he felt the energy of challenge. And he was like, boom, I need to challenge it. So I'm going to challenge him a bit more. So all I'm doing is just taking his space, okay? So all I'm doing is showing him that's not going to work with me right now, because I want to change you, I want to help you, but doing that isn't going to scare me, it's not going to make me run away, because it works for him before. Him doing that makes people go away, and makes dogs go away, and it makes you take him the other way, or whatever, right? Which never is going to sort the problem. So one of the things I'm first teaching him is, with me, doing that is not acceptable. But I'm not doing it necessarily by being very vocal with him. In fact, I'm not vocal at all. I'm kind of just more what he did. He was vocal, but he was also a lot of body language and touching. So I'm going to be calm, but body language and touching, which is I'm just taking his space. So first of all, I'm just moving around the garden first. So I'm not coming straight at him. I'm kind of just saying, I'm going to take over the garden. What are you going to do about it? I'm coming in to take over. That's what I'm doing first, okay? Because I'm going to lead this family to what I want them to do. Rather than right now, nervousness underlying your bit of controlling behaviour is what leads your family. Even with yourself, when you've got them on a lead and you meet a person or a dog or someone comes to your home, knowing I was coming, nervousness is actually what's leading everything. You know, right, so when you get here, phone me, let me know you're here. I'll put him out the back, or I'll put a muzzle on him, or how should we do this? And And that's all not led by, cool, I pay for the door, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
It's led by fear, right? So everything I'm doing here, right now I'm purposely just controlling you. I'm claiming you, okay?
Yep.
So purely just to show, if he was really protective
Yeah.
of you,
Yeah.
no offence,
No, it's okay.
he would be fighting me right
No,
now to
absolutely,
protect you, right? All I did was just moved him, and he's given you up in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You see it? And I'm not even touched him really, or
Yeah.
hurt him. I'm not hurting him in any way. But he's like, oh my god, I'm taking his habit totally. Like, oh my goodness, someone else is taking over. You know. Shh. So this is really helpful for when I want to be able to change his state of mind going forward, to make him safe around other people. So like the way this wee dog's acting is the same as him.
Yeah.
Very controlling. Shh. So no point right now, all I'm wanting him to do, but without me saying sit, is I want him to sit, which is I want him to kind of submit a wee bit, give up. Which is so hard for him because he's not used to giving up, he's used to challenging. As soon as he sits down, I'm going to say good and I'm going to walk away. Walking away is just saying I agree with what you're doing.
Yeah.
So for example, you lock him in the 3 doors away when someone comes in the house, and then you walk away to answer the door. You've actually agreed, when you start walking away, whatever he's doing, even though you've said, be quiet, enough, you've actually agreed with what he's done, because you've walked away.
Yeah.
You've not corrected it, okay? So everything here is like, what the heck's going on? Humans don't normally meet me this way.
Yeah.
Good. And I'm walking away, okay? Now he's like, what? You just rewarded me for giving up?
Yeah.
You didn't then abuse me or beat me or anything. Yeah, I'm not there to do that, pal.
Yeah.
But as soon as you give me what I want, I'm going to give you what you want. Right now, what he wants from me is to give him space, leave him alone.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you that now. But when you first meet me by being a brat and challenge me, I'm not going to ignore that. I'm going to challenge you back.
Yeah.
Okay? But it doesn't mean I have to be I'm not being aggressive or nasty or anything like that. Okay? I'm just saying that is not going to work anymore. That is not acceptable behaviour. So I'm adding into his life no's and yeses. Okay? Or no's and goods.
Yeah.
Okay? There can't just be goods.
Yeah.
Okay? Which is your so-called purely positive. There
Yeah,
can't just be goods. And there shouldn't just be no's. There has to be an element of both, because that's how we live.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, absolutely.
So already, just as an example, I'm going to walk out the garden for a reset, come back to the gate, and just watch the second time how he meets me, okay? So I'm just going to... So, I'm now coming down to your garden, okay? Hiya, how you doing? Okay, very good. You just told Oscar. Hi, Oscar. So now I'm seeing more of the real issue with Oscar, which is, I don't really know you, I'm a bit unsure of you, but I'm only just a bit unsure of you. I'm not dealing with it by eating you.
Yes.
Okay? I'm just going to walk right by him. Hi, Oscar. Good job, buddy. So what I'm gooding or marking and going, yes, that's what I want, is that you let me go by without trying to eat me.
Yeah.
That's a good start, especially from the very beginning. Good job, buddy. Now that doesn't mean I would go from there and pet him straight away.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve it yet.
Yeah.
He's not in the right state of mind yet. Does that make sense? Okay. So this is stage 1 with Oscar. Stage 1.